if this time around there will be some change. Yeah? Yes, hello, hello, mic check 1 2. We. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Testing. I think this time around it's coming out well, right? Yes, hello, hello. There is some slight delay. There is some delay, like 4 seconds to 5. Okay, so you're welcome back to our live stream, but I think we shall go with that. We shall go with that. Yes, we are back. And we are seeing GU breaking in our zone, the one we have been waiting for. Even GJ, they are all in our zones, and we're interested in getting some buys. If you do see the market structure, you're seeing the market is creating higher highs and then lower highs, higher highs and then lower highs. So I think we shall be able to get some buys as the structure is still forming. We shall be able to get some buys. So far so good. If you're to check on the market structure, you're seeing the market is giving you this impulse, and then it is pulling back, and then it has given you another impulse to the upside, and you're seeing it is still pulling back. So we are getting another impulse. You're seeing that the market is trying to make new highs. So if it is to pull back well, we shall be able to get some buys. I think it's the same case on GU. It's the same case on GU. Yes, I think those on YouTube, we are clear now. Are we good? Can you see all the stuff that I'm sharing? I have some Forex Factory. I have our website here, forex.com. I also have this FXTM, and then our chats. Can you see all that stuff? Yes.
Harsh, you can't see your screen, eh? Like in
Yeah, people in
Telegram, you can't see your screen. Yeah.
people on Telegram. I'll put you back. I was trying out something.
All right then.
I was trying out something.
So on YouTube, you'll
YouTube and what? Is it clear now? Because we had some issues. I saw it was somehow lagging, but I don't know if it's okay now.
Okay, let me like that.
You can help me check it out and see.
And then
Also, people can we are using we had the breakout here, so I'm looking for my entries on 1 minute. We are on 1 minute looking for some entries. We want to get some entries before this CPI, so I'll be looking for some entries on the 1 minute. Okay, I don't want this CPI to find me in the market, but I want to make some pips before CPI, so I'll be looking for some entries on the 1 minute. Chap. And if you to check on the 1 minute, I'll be looking for some buys. Why? Because you're saying that the market is giving us this structure. We're having the structure with the uptrend happening here. The market giving us highs and lows. So yeah, I think we shall be able to get some buys on the 1 minute. That's what I'm looking at. It is the same case on GJ. You're seeing GJ is in an uptrend here, and it broke in our zones here. Yesterday we were around here, and we said that we need to get some buys either above that zone or sells below this zone. If it stayed in that zone, we shall not be trading. And if you saw the structure of yesterday's market, it was somehow bad, but today you're seeing that the market has broken. So I think we are most likely to get some buys on British pound, Japanese yen, unless the news comes in and then spoils everything. But for the meantime, buys are looking okay. Buys are looking okay. We are looking good on buys. So I normally base on structure most of my entries. If I go on my time frame of entry, I'll be looking for that structure. If I'm looking for buys, I'll be most interested in seeing higher highs and lower highs on my time frame of entry. So right now we're looking at 1 minute. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at the market giving us these high highs, lower highs, high highs, lower highs, then high highs. That's what I'm looking at. So if you're to check, right now we are looking at the 1 minute for our entries. Then you're seeing that the market is giving us that structure. So if we can get a very nice pullback and the market is still respecting these zones, the lows, these are these zones here. If the market pulls back and it is still respecting this zone, I think we shall be able to get some buys same thing on GU. We're seeing that it is giving us the structure. And then what is happening? It is creating new highs. So if it pulls back, we would want to see that it is still respecting this lower high there. That will confirm to us that buyers are still in and they are ready to push the market back up. But if they come and break this zone, then that would be bad. That can indicate like market reversing. So that's why we needed to respect this zone. If the market is to reverse and it has been in an uptrend, you'll see that if the market has been trending like this, and then it comes and breaks this zone, you're seeing that when it has been going up, it is respecting the lows, so meaning this is our uptrend. So if it comes and then it breaks this zone, you're most likely to see a reversal happening. But this movement is just confirming to us that what maybe the sellers are coming in. So you're not going to be entering on this break. Why? Because the market has not yet tested. So at this point, the market can give you this move. It breaks this zone, and then what happens? It goes back up. If it goes back up and then it breaks this zone and then it creates a new high, what does that mean? The market has created a new high, and when the market creates a new high, what does that mean? We are having some highs. So meaning this was just a fake out. Okay. So after it breaking this zone, would love to see it coming back. It can come back and retest this zone here, and if the market comes back, pulls back up, and then it fails to break that zone, it shows that buyers have failed to create a new high. If buyers fail to create a new high, what does that mean? Sellers are in, and remember they are already broken this point, so we are most likely to have that continuation to the downside. And if the market is creating new lows here in this downtrend, what does that show you? Sellers are in control. What do you have to wait for? You have to wait for a pullback. If you wait for a pullback, you have to make sure that the market is still respecting that the market is still respecting that zone. But if it comes and breaks, that would be a different case. It can also come back and touches that point there, but it is not breaking. So if it comes and respects that zone and it's not breaking, sellers are still in. You can still get this continuation to the downside. That's why you get some people labeling this change of character, what those things, and then they wait for it to touch some point and then it comes back down. So as simple as that. That is how we trade here, following market structure. And then our last confirmations are the candles, that is price action. We need to see momentum, big candles, big engulfing candles. So if we get them, we shall be able to enter. But if we are missing out on them, then there is no trade for us. So you can see the market moving. The market can be moving well, but yet it is not giving us our right confirmations. So the market can be moving, but yet we are not in. Why? Because it is not giving us our things that we're interested in. You just have to get one thing that is making you money. You don't have to do it to cram everything. If you can come in the market and then you say, me, I'm trading double tops. If the market creates a double top, I'm going to be entering. So that's where your money is. So always come in the market when you know what you want. If you're looking for double tops, come in the market when you're looking at double tops. Specialize in double tops only. That's where your money is. But if you're moving from one thing to another, it will be very hard for you to master. So you just have to get one thing that you can be good at. That's where your money will be. Just find one thing, journal it, look at it every day, see if it is giving you results. If it is giving you results, then that's where your money is. If it's not, then you change, you look for some other thing. Like that. Keep on journaling, you see these things happening over and over again, until you get where your money is. So if we're having this pullback, would love to see it when it is still respecting this zone here. If it is pulling back to this zone, we don't want it to break. We want it to respect that zone. That's what I'm looking at. If it can respect this zone here and then it goes back up, I think we shall be able to go back with it. But if it comes and breaks, then that will be bad for us. Yes, if you're just joining us, don't forget to share the live, subscribe if you haven't. This is where we make the world of trading very easy for you. So if you're interested in seeing simple stuff happening on the charts, making you money, just subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Wherever you see it banging, you just know that, yeah, we are on. You come and learn something new, something easy, something that can make you money. Basic things only. We don't have any add-ons included. So you just have to come in, sit and relax. The only thing you need in our strategy, you just have to be a patient person. You have to be a patient person. Not every day is going to be a good day for trading. So the rules that you'll be setting, they will be the ones that helping you to avoid the bad days. But if you're this kind of person who sits on the charts and you think that if the market is moving, I'm also supposed to be in. So you have to sit on the market, as I told you that if you're trading double bottoms, come on the charts looking for double bottoms. If the market doesn't give you double bottoms, for the day, on that day that you've come in, then yeah, you just have to chill out. You just have to chill out. So if the market is still respecting this zone here, we're still interested in buys. Would love to see it pulling back to this zone and respecting it, and then it gives us a momentum candle to show us volume. If we have volume, we shall be able to move, and we only see volume with the size of the candles. If it is giving us these small candles, you know that there is less volume in the market. So we need to see these big candles, the size of the body, showing us momentum. So if you see that the body are somehow reducing in size, they are somehow small, just know that the volume is somehow small, and that kind of volume cannot give you some good movements. So we need to see that momentum candle, that engulfing candle. The bigger the body, the more volume you are having in the market. So if you can come back to this zone and then we get those big candles, shows us volume, and if you have the volume, you can be able to get nice movements. I think yesterday I showed you about the trading sessions, most favorite times to trade in. Those ones who joined the live yesterday, you can use this to show you the sessions. So right now we are having the future session ending at around 12 in around 7 minutes. That future session is somehow ending, so we might witness some slow movements because of having the London session only active. We might get some slow movements there, and then we get the big movements when it is nearing this New York around 2 there, up to 3. That is like pre-New York. So we might also have some volume there, and then you'll see some big movements during this time here when you're having these two guys active, when you're having the London session and the New York session active. So during that time you can pick pairs like USD CAD, You can pick pairs like GBP USD. You can pick pairs like Euro USD. You can pick pairs like USD, JPY. You can trade gold. Why does gold move most in the New York session? Like in the evening? Because in the evening, that's when you're having the New York session active, and you're also having the these two sessions active, meaning you're having very many people in the market. And if you're having very many people active in the market, they will be giving you the volume to move the charts. But if you're having lesser people in the market, you will see that the markets are moving sideways, the markets are consolidating. That's why at night you'll see that the market starting like at around 7 there, the market is consolidating, it's moving sideways. Why? You'll be only having one session active. It's taking you at night up to around 12. Then at around 12 you get that steady session. You also have some slow movements like up to 3. Then at 3 there, early in the morning, you'll see the charts starting to move. Why? Because the Tokyo session is opening and the Sydney session is also already active. So you'll start seeing some big candles coming in because of those two sessions being active. So also early in the morning, you can also wake up. If you're this kind of person who is always at work and you don't have time during the day, so you can decide to wake up early in the morning, very early in the morning at 3. And then you look at these two sessions here. We said that in the Sydney session you'll be having two currencies, and you're having the New Zealand dollar in the Sydney session. You also have the Australian dollar in the Sydney session. Then in the Tokyo session we only have one, that is the Japanese yen. So if you wake up early, you can look at things like Australian dollar, Japanese yen, New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. You can also trade USD, JPY, because you're having the Tokyo session at that time. But if you find someone trading GBP card at this time, GBP is in the London session and card is in the New York session. So do you expect any movements at this time? No, you'll not get any movements. You'll find it moving somehow slow, consolidating. Why? Because you don't have any session supporting it. But if you wake up and you trade USD JPY, you're trading this Japanese yen versus this one. So if these guys are sleeping, these guys might utilize that chance to take them before they wake up. So by the time they wake up, they have already moved. So they also get them in the New York session when they're active, so they be sleeping. So you shall utilize that time and get some big movements. Okay, that's where you'll find the strength of the currency. If the currency is strong, what will happen? How will you be trading it? Okay, let us see. Something nice is happening here. we might get a continuation on GU. We might get a continuation on GU. GU might continue pushing up, though I wanted it to pull back up to this point. If it breaks this zone, we might see a continuation to the upside. But if it fails, we might see it coming back down. So if it breaks this zone here, if it breaks that zone, we might get a continuation. Wanted it to pull back, find this support, and then give us this momentum candle which is engulfing. Would have gotten some entries. So if it breaks this line, it might continue pushing up. I think it is the same case on GJ. If it breaks that, you might see it continuing pushing up. You might see it continuing, creating new highs. Forex, are you there? Forex it. So he said that if it is respecting this zone, we might see it continuing up, but if it breaks it, we might get some movements to the downside. We have said that if it GJ breaks this zone here, we might see a continuation to the upside. If it doesn't consolidate in this zone here, the one that it's creating, but if it is respecting this zone, we are still continuing up. Same case on GU. If it breaks this zone, it should be continuing up, and we need it to respect this low here. Show that you are still in the uptrend. Forex it. You're so quiet today. What's up? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's look at the markets, man. Yes.
What's your view on GBP USD? How are you seeing it? Are you missing any entries? Have you missed any entries today?
No, geez, we haven't got any entry today. But I think since we have CPI today, we might either get a small entry or we might not. Yeah, but for now, no entries on GU. even the same as GJ. Yeah.
Did you get something yesterday when we left?
No, yesterday was so poor. Yesterday,
Yeah, but I think I told you
anything
guys.
at all. Just no.
I gave you the zone.
Yesterday
If the market was still trending in that zone, it was a bit risky.
Yeah, but at
Seems
least
back and
hopefully
back,
today.
but we are no longer seeing the screen. Is it that side?
Yeah, the screen had some issues, but I'm fixing it for you guys.
Okay.
I'll be letting you know in case of anything.
Okay, sir.
You should also be enjoying the stream. You're there enjoying. CPI. Do you have any idea like what's going to happen on CPI? At 3? What do you think? Juju was moving well, but it's starting to misbehave. It's starting to do weird things. People on the stream, are we okay? We are still on testing. Are the chats moving well? Is everything moving fine? I'm not seeing any comments from you guys. So I don't know if you're on or you're sleeping. I also want you guys to get the best experience. So in case of anything, you can let me know. Yes, Mark, welcome to the stream. I can see you in the comment section. I think Mr. Nick, I replied you. We are on the 1 minute. We are looking some entries on the 1 minute. We are having some links there. We have the link to our website. Those who haven't joined, this is it. We are only sharing Forex content, so you can also come and sign up and join. That is our traders platform. You can sign up and share your trading journey. Then we also have the link to our Telegram. You can join if you have your chats and you'd love us to look at it. You can share the link of your chat in our Telegram group, and then we shall be able to review it. We say that if you're on phone, make sure you click on these 3 dots and then you turn on desktop site, you'll be able to come here on this camera, and then you copy that link to your chat, and then you paste it in our Telegram group. We shall be able to open your chats here. We shall be able to open them here. We shall be able to open them here like this. So if you have your chats, you'll love us to look at them, you can do that. Those ones that are looking at Euro USD, it's just breaking. If it breaks this zone here, you'll also be able to get some buys. Above this zone there, those ones that are looking at Euro USD, any buys above this zone will be good. Your take profit levels should be around that zone, which is like 20 pips. 20 pips. So if you're trading Euro USD and you're wondering of what lot size you can use, you can go to this website. When you go to that website, you come here, you say that you're trading Euro USD according to your analysis. So you're getting projections for that day, seeing that you're having a very nice range of 20 pips. So you come here and say that I normally trade with each lot size. I'm using 0.18, and we're having a range of 20 pips. So meaning, if I'm to get that, I'll be making around $36. So you ask your mind, are you ready to make $36 today? You ask yourself, you're preparing your mind. You know that when you enter into a trade, it is going to be only two outcomes: a loss and a profit. So you should make peace with all. If it's a loss, I'll take it in. If I lose this trade, I'll be okay. If the trade refuses, it's also fine. If I win, well and good. Okay? So, if you see that this money is less for you, is little, you say, okay, let me increase my lot size. Let me take it to 0.2. Let me take it to 0.2. Am I willing to make $40? Is $40 enough for me? Yeah. So that's what the market has given you. The market has given you that. Then what you have to wait for is the stop loss. So you're seeing that it is just breaking, coming into that range. So you have to wait for a retest. After it breaking, you have to wait for a retest. The retest is the one that it's going to be giving you the what? A stop loss. So without the market retesting, you will not be able to get the what? The stop loss. So you have to make sure that you're waiting for the retest in order to get the what? The stop loss. If you get it, and if it is like around 10 pips, you ask yourself, am I willing to lose $20 to make $40. Is it okay with me? If it's okay with you, then you have to wait for the market to either hit stop loss or take profit. If you see that the loss is big, you're not willing to lose the $20, then that means you have to reduce the what? The lot size, and you go with what your mind is comfortable with. Even if you see that loss, you're not going to be surprised that, oh my god, today I've lost $20. Then you get stressed, you get emotional, you don't feel like trading the next day because you've lost the $20. So if you see that the loss is big, it means that you're also not ready to make the $40. Why do you want to make the $40 yet you're not willing to lose the 20? So if you see that the 20 is big, be like, I'm not willing to lose that 20. So it means that even the lot size you're using is wrong. Then you have to adjust and make it small and be like, okay, let me first check 0.01. Are you willing to lose $1? Yeah, if your mind is okay with that, to lose $1, then that's your lot size. Then you say, okay, are you're willing to lose $1? Yeah. Let me see how much I'll be making. $2. So are you willing to risk $1 to make $2 without getting emotional, without getting attached to the trade? Yeah. Then that's the right lot size for you. Regardless of the outcome, you're not going to be moved. If you hit take profit, you'll be happy. If you hit a stop loss, bad day for you. You're okay with it, you'll move on and you wait for the next trade. But you find that someone wants to make $40 but only wants to lose $1. That's the people you find that the market is coming back to hit your stop loss, and then they come out after closing, the market goes back your way. After the market goes going back to you, then you see that maybe the market is what? Maybe the market is seeing me. Why? Because you're not willing to lose. You're not willing to give in something. The market is going to first come and check you out. Are you willing to lose something before I give you? Then after seeing that, it's going to come and give you. But if you're this kind of person who doesn't want to see red on your screen, you're always closing losses, and then the market goes back in your way. So that is one way how you can choose your lot size that you're going to be using. So if you're just joining up, you're welcome to our channel. We shall be giving you tips every day on how you can make your trading better. So GJ is performing badly. He's breaking levels here, so he's coming back into the zone down. It's breaking this, so it has broken the structure of the uptrend. It has built everything that it has been building. Yeah, that might be a bad case for GJ. We are still looking. If you look at GU is still holding on. GU is still holding on. If it is still respecting that zone, we are still good for the buys. But if it also breaks, that will also be bad thing for GU. For GU. So I think the tutorial session has already ended. So right now we have only the London session taking us. The British pound is the only one taking us up to around 3. Then at around 3 we shall see some good volume coming in, some momentum kicking in because of the sessions. So we might witness some bad moves during this time up to around 2. That's when you'll have the New York pre-opening. So we might see the next moves happening around 2 to 3 there. And then around 3 to 4 we are having CPI during that time. Yes, those who are just joining us, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, tap on that like, and share to your friends, those who love to see simple things, those who like to make money the easy way. Share to them, they join us, make some pips together. GU is still respecting our laws here, which is good for the buyers. GU is still respecting the zone. That's good for the buyers. Is also still respecting my trend line here, the one that I've drawn, still respecting it. So someone is asking me, Forex Nate, you want me to check out on gold? Let me see, gold. So according to gold, we have some CPI news coming up around 3, you know that. So gold, just a quick analysis on gold. Gold, if you're to continue upwards, I'd love to be getting some buys above that zone there. For good buys, be above that range there, and I think you take profit one would be around that zone. And then for the sales, you'll get them around this zone, that is like at 2307.118. That is our selling zone for gold. That would be my outlook, and if it is to sell, we can see it dropping up to this zone here. That is if it is to stay in this zone, you might see it bouncing here, selling, coming here, buying, like that, till CPI, like that. So if I'm to buy or sell gold, it's above here, and a good sell would be below that zone. But if it is in this zone, it might be dangerous for you to trade gold until it breaks, either way. So you just have to wait for a breakdown or a break up. So for the meantime, you just have to put in the patience and wait. That's gold. As easy as that. Let me check out our trade here on GU1. We need to see some momentum candles, some big candles showing us some volume. But at this point, you're seeing that the candles are getting smaller. They are getting small. I think it's because of the session. Volume is a bit smaller. we say that if G breaks this, most likely to push down. If it breaks this zone, that is changing the trend. I need to see if this candle can reject, and if it's trending below this zone, then the buyers have been outperformed. You might see it pushing down. Creating a new range. If I'm interested in selling GU today, the good sales would be around this zone here. Good selling zone for GU would be below this zone there. Here. This, or else it can create a range where it can still play. Coming here, finding the support, pushing up, finding support, resistance, coming back down. So if we are to see a sell coming in, love to see it. Getting some volume, pushing down, breaking this zone. GJ might continue pushing down. Get a continuation downwards on GJ. Also seeing it broke the zone. Still respecting the trend line. So if you have to sell, again, we need to see the structure of the sales coming in, because that's what we base on. If you are selling, we need to see the exact structure. We need to see something which is obvious. You can look at it and then you say, this is an uptrend. The way we have been having this, we have been waiting for a retest for this. But then it did not give us a confirmation, show us the pullback that the pullback has ended. So that's why the market is pushing downwards and breaking that zone. So if it is to sell also, we need to see the market giving us something like that, the market creating lower lows and then lower highs. Then we can be able to look for some sales. Forex it. Forex it.
Yo.
How are you? Are you enjoying the stream? Or
Yeah.
or we remain in our sessions?
I was enjoying the YouTube video. Yeah, but the markets today. Okay. Let's wait and see.
We are not missing out today.
shall not force the market to give us. If it gives us, we shall get some entries, maybe in the New York session after CPI. Maybe that. No. What do you think of that GU, that GJ? Do you think it can continue selling downwards?
DJ. Yeah.
Basing,
Now we are seeing DJ.
basing on what we have been studying.
Huh?
Basing on what you have been studying, do you think it can continue going down?
Yes. Let's wait and see if it will really break our zone. But we have like high chances of selling on GJ, and also basing on the whole time highs. Yeah. Because if you are to go back in to go back on your daily charts, you can see we are on how time highs. Yeah, so we might sell, but let's wait and see the structure. We might also break and continue going up. So, yeah.
Okay. So even G is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I think for today, guys, on YouTube, we are gonna stop. We're gonna stop here. Until tomorrow. Best of luck in CPI. Yeah. We shall end today. We shall be live tomorrow, 10 a.m.